I hope you all are doing great. Thanks a lot for being with us tonight. Chris and Stace back in studio, along with Lloyd, the keeper of the dolls, the man who is the only man in the world who can slam a revolving door. When he's in Rome, they do as he does. Bigfoot has his picture. Sharks have dedicated a week to him.
I was executed.
And I feel like it. Yeah. Been very active before we ever got to this point tonight, hasn't it?
It's crazy, but it's a good feeling. I mean, everybody's been really positive.
Well, we want to say shout outs in the chat, of course. Um, Lori couldn't be with us tonight, and we miss her. But yeah, she's got to do that thing called making a living, and we respect that.
Absolutely.
But I know that Lori Terry will come back and she'll watch. And Lori, big hello to you, and thank you for all you do. Also, Barry is in there.
Very stiff.
um, and let's see. Of course, Lloyd is there. Tracy,
Helen.
Stephanie, yeah, Helen. Oh yeah, yeah, several people in this evening. And I'm just kind of scrolling down through there and just wanted to say hi to everybody in the chat and encourage, a lot of chat. That's a big deal.
Yes, let me
You
know
are
what
the
you hear.
Yeah, you're the interactive between, behind the interactive paranormal things that happen here on the gatherings. And Lord knows that there's plenty of them. Haunted Doll Tour coming up in June and July. That's going to be a lot of fun.
Oh yeah.
It's going to be something too that if you've never been to one of these, which I have not, but I've talked to Stace and I've talked to Lloyd about it. Um, it'll be a good chance for you to actually meet with Stace and ask her questions about what she thinks about the dolls and how perhaps how they became haunted, and each doll represents a particular case. Maybe there could be more than one per case. I don't know that, but
True.
each doll represents its own story. They're like people; they have their own
Yeah.
story behind them, and Stace can tell you the stories behind every single one of them.
Be fearful.
Be fearful. That's the Ovulus you hear in the background, and I think I'd made a comment in chat earlier that it'd been very active tonight, and man, it has been crazy. Just when you and I got onto the platform, it was going nuts in the background. So, but we welcome them as long as they're of God, as long as they are of light and love.
Yes.
Don't want anything dark at all. That's not permissible. Um, and we say that with the authority of Jesus Christ. Um, I think that we should go ahead and tie one on and get it started.
Let's do it.
Woohoo!
I know that you are just absolutely thrilled to be back there amongst those babies, Lloyd.
No.
Yeah. He just loves it. So, yeah.
I'm still around.
There we go. That's better.
I'm still around, it says.
Yeah, and that's great. We want you to be around.
Can you tell me who you are since you're still around? Then I have another one. The portal says Jackie. Norman? I've had a couple names come through already. Above? Are you above?
One crystal.
Crystal. Crystal, are you there? Somebody is in prison, it said. Did you hear that?
Yeah. Thanks, Stephanie.
Don't pick up the soap.
Charles.
Okay, I had Charles just come through. Charles. Okay, you guys are throwing the names out at me tonight. Can you give me your name? Or maybe that is your name. If it is, can you let me know what you want me to tell this person?
Lloyd, there's a movement starting with your name. Hashtag scared Lloyd. I'm telling you, the shirts are coming.
I can just see something now with a doll in the air, like trying to attack me or something.
Charles,
And a little
have you
cartoon
been to
character.
school?
Yeah. A little cartoon character of you. Hey, they did look me and Stace.
Oh, Christ. Your sister? Haley. It said something Haley.
What's it? Malicious.
Yeah, that went with that last name.
It said malicious.
Yeah.
It said something brother malicious. Okay.
Well, malicious is not a good thing.
It happened.
It did.
And the police, and in this one, at the same time, said the police checked it.
Assault.
Hollow Point.
Halo.
Burden.
This thing's going crazy.
I told you that all three of the spirit, my boxes are going crazy.
So have you got a portal, a box, and a ovulus?
I'm gonna pop one of them off so we can just listen to two, and then we'll listen to the ovulus too.
And
everything seems to be right on it.
And the tri-field is going.
Yeah, we got the
this tri-field is going nuts.
all of our detectors are on the EMF and stuff with this too because it's just been going crazy tonight in here.
Yeah, it's beyond active, right?
Tri-field.
I mean, it should be on 0. And
yeah, it's holding steady at what, close to 1?
Like over here.
Is that measured in milligauss?
Yes.
Yeah. Like right now, it's like on a where I am, it's on a 4. But I'm right here next to Jenny, of course. So I don't know. You know.
She's my Jenny.
I'm surrounded by love.
Oh yeah.
Move that.
Oh, sorry.
I'm gonna put the camera down here. I guess where it can see the.
Sorry.
Yeah, where it can see the dolls and the
You don't want to
spirit box and stuff.
You don't want to see my fries
I don't want to see your French fries tonight.
with a side of thighs.
There you go.
Fries with a side of thighs.
Julie. God,
Oh, no.
I swear it's already going off on Jenny. Look, this is craziness. Look at this.
Look.
Oh no, Tracy. Oh no.
She's lighting it up.
Sorry. Oh my gosh. Look at this.
I know.
All right, I'm gonna switch out.
Yeah, I just saw that about the puppy.
Yes.
I hate to hear that.
Sorry,
oh my
Morgan.
gosh, I do too.
Sorry, Tracy.
I'm so sorry, Tracy.
Look at this.
I know, it's crazy.
This thing's pegging out.
Hang on, let me turn the light on a little lighter because it's really kind of hard to see that. It's so dark over there.
So,
Wait. Hit the plus button up here.
I got it.
There you go.
I'm watching.
Can you see this? Here, wait.
I got the. Hang on a minute. It just wants to switch back to the same one.
Here.
I'll get it.
I got it right here. Look.
There you go. That's good.
Oh, okay.
Stay and talk. We're going to stay and talk. You want to give me?
Oh, you got to
There
be
you are.
kidding me!
This thing is pegging out.
It's pegged. I've never seen that before. Look at that.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's all
Jenny,
right
are
on
you
Jenny.
active tonight?
Well, you know, I've got Jenny and
Roselle.
and Nosebleed over here.
That meter, I've never seen that before.
It's crazy.
I mean, it's and this thing don't lie. I mean, there's nothing.
No, I mean it's a meter.
right.
It's,
The
it
camera
can
is
do
right
what
here.
a meter will do.
Look here. I mean, look here. Which one?
Did you hear that? Sally.
We just
Is your name Sally?
there's off. There's
It's hard to see the meter with the lights
Yeah,
too bright
you
on.
can't see the light. Yeah, it's on there. Look, see, it's showing it as it's too bright. There you
There
go.
you go. Right there
Come
you
off it.
can.
There you go. It's perfect.
Back, right, back,
Or you
back,
can
back.
just switch to
Right
this
there.
one.
Right there.
Get up, move it. Switch to this
Watch
one.
the
We'll turn it
lights on this
on,
thing. Watch it.
and then turn that light off. Oh.
There you go. And they're constant.
This one right here is the one that's everybody's been talking about lately. Let me get the camera over here a little bit. This one's the one that everybody talks about, gives them problems. Okay, so I'm telling you, it's spiked. See what I'm saying? See, watch.
Yeah, it moves. It was moving.
Connie.
Are you around the babies tonight? Hang
They're
on.
always around me.
It's not watching. Hang on a second. I don't think I see that or not. You see that? I'm telling you, they're active as can be tonight.
Walter. Step.
Walter and what was that? Steph?
Very
Step.
Step.
help. Ida.
Help. Do you need some help?
Text.
Text.
Seller.
Seller. Are you in the cellar somewhere? Okay, just put it right there beside that one.
I will talk to you.
Well, we are really glad that you said that. Can you tell us what your name is? Or who is it that you want to talk to? Can you tell me? Are you around the dolls tonight? Do you like it when we take the dolls out and introduce them to everybody? What did the whisper say? Tell something. That doll's kicking off a little bit too.
Yeah.
Kick off, go back, kick off, go back. Kick
I know
off.
it. It's on and off. On and off. It's.
Went. Slane.
Where did you go? If you went somewhere, where did you go?
Slane.
Rebecca?
Score.
Are you looking for Rebecca? Rebecca? There it goes. There it goes.
Threshold.
There it goes.
Interrupt.
I'm telling you. Just, okay.
Band.
Can you light up the doll that you're around all the time? Can you stand beside of them? Are you not with Jenny anymore? Nope. If you come back to her,
Dives.
there she goes. Is Jenny your favorite?
Upon.
Which doll's your favorite? I've done this like 3 times today. It always goes back to that one. Can the man come back through that has a message for all of us? Can you come back through and talk to us? Can you tell me what that message was for all of us? Exactly.
Wow.
Do you have a message for me or Chris?
Yep.
Or somebody in the chat?
Wire. Necessary. Cube. Abort. Call. It's
I mean, have you noticed that when the spirit box goes off,
witch.
the ovulus goes crazy? This is witch.
Witch.
Chief. Son.
Talk into this box and turn that gibberish into words for us.
Okay.
Thank you.
Wow.
Tub. Unholy. Immersion. Soul.
Tub immersion.
Doug.
Ask me.
Ask me.
Yeah.
Okay. What happened to you?
Gateway. Children.
Can you tell me that? Children.
A gateway.
If there's any children that wants to come through, like you did last week, you know you can come back through and talk to us at any time. You're always welcome. Help, did you say? How could we help you? Fire. That's twice I've heard fire.
Yeah.
Were you in a fire? Did you hear that whispering?
Yeah.
If you got the headphones on, you guys can hear that whispering. Let me know. Eddie. Two of them. You said there's 2 of them? It's going off again.
That is crazy.
It's that.
Oh, look at that.
It's the doll, the same doll.
Which one is that, Stace?
That's that.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay.
Ashes. Sift. Beat.
I almost said ashes.
There seems to be a theme with the obvious tonight.
I've
Fire,
heard
ashes.
fire about 5 times tonight.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
Sift. Sift the ashes.
Remember.
It says fire. Remember. Yes, we can hear it. Oh my God! Did you see that?
Yeah.
It went straight up whenever that. He said, "Can you hear me?" I'm telling you. Every time that guy yells, you guys, he sets off this meter. Watch this. What? See? Look at that. I'm telling you, they're setting it off. If somebody don't think that's real, they're using EMF from gibberish.
Holy.
I told you.
It's behaving more like a VU meter on a soundboard than it is a.
I'm telling you, I had a theory about this, and it's proven it.
July.
God, my whole right side is freezing off right now.
If you're in here with us, give me your name. Wow.
Dreamweb.
Hell.
What the hell?
Hell.
Did you know why it said that?
Yeah. Hell.
And held it out. Oh, hell. Can you come through and set my tri-field meter off again? Oh my God. Oh, wow. Thank you. How is that possible? Please tell me. Okay, these voices are not emitting any EMF. Like no, there's nothing. But then how, when they're yelling like that, is it coming across and lighting these up? It's even moving the hand. Yes, Jenny's right there.
Mm-hmm.
From the somewhere. Do you know where this doll's from?
The depths of hell.
Can you tell me where this doll's from? I'm telling you, it's moving every time like that.
It's holy again.
Holy. Jenny's right there. You've been asking for her. She's standing right there.
Great design.
Great design.
Right.
Thanks. Twice I've heard rock or rocky. What in this world was that?
Heard a whisper that said, yeah.
If that wasn't a whisper right there. Wow.
Shy.
Okay, so watch. You see the screen, you see the computer screen, right?
Yep.
Okay, so watch this. Okay, watch this. Check it out. It's every time the obvious goes off too, it blows that up.
David, I've heard David.
David,
Times.
David, are you here for someone in our chat? David again on that side.
I know.
Basic things.
An angry text. Did you send someone an angry text? I've done that. It could have, Steph. It kind of sounded like that.
Of course.
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Then US.
Is there someone here for David? Wow. That is crazy. Go ahead. Ask him something. Did you hear that? Go ahead and ask him something. Who is this that's talking back with me here? Who am I talking to? He's on his phone. He's not playing. He's actually on the phone on the chat. He said he's playing something on the phone. So.
No.
Sit down, please.
Can you? Yes. You can touch the dolls. Just be easy.
Tell us if you can hear a heartbeat.
Wow. Bobby, before you actually came on here, I had a little girl come on here earlier, and I should have took a picture of that. I was going to do it. I may do it yet. It said Bobby. It's about 30 minutes. About 8:30. It came through and asked for Bobby. Stacia? You have a message?
Is it conditional?
I don't know. I thought I heard something else.
Suspension.
If the
Would the little girl that asked for Bobby come through? We would love to hear back from you.
Sounded like a gunshot.
It did.
That's
That was almost scary.
Screw.
Could we get the little girl to come back and speak with us? Are you there?
Prisoner. They're here.
Who's here?
Road.
Road.
Me call him.
It's coming.
It's coming. This one says fire again too.
Poem. Okay.
All right.
See, I don't know.
Day.
Albert.
Albert and Day. What did it say? Day. Did you write a poem? Is that what you were talking about? Your poem? What was it about?
Your B.
Can you tell me your name?
Keep recording.
Okay.
Okay, we will. If we keep on recording, can you tell us your name? Is there anyone in the chat room that you'd like to speak to? Or say, what was that?
Palm.
Or say anything to?
Cement. Safe.
Cement.
Cement. Can the person wanting to speak with Charles come back through?
Where?
Right back through the spirit box. Can you give me the message for him?
Maybe.
Thank you. We appreciate that. We have lots of people in the chat room that would love to hear from somebody. There's that same noise again. Kim, when are you coming through and talk with us?
And
What did it say?
I've been on you.
this is and only save here.
What is this?
Digital. Serve. Alone.
That thing just goes crazy sometimes.
Measure.
And everything stops.
You never know what's coming through.
Band. Lagoon.
Band.
Lagoon.
Water.
Heated to
Sound like he said Kay didn't do it.
That's not hard to say. I need to know who said my name last week if you're still in there.
Whoever called out for Helen last week, can you come back through? She's listening. I mean, it's like it calms down, and then everybody at once. Helen's listening. If you want to give her your message. Thank you. Something. There's lots of voices I haven't heard coming through. Did you hear that? Did that not sound like somebody trying to make an animal noise?
It sounds like that.
It sounded like a person doing that.
Think about it. Drop.
Sorry, that was me.
I want to put this out there for Trevor. If you're out there and you hear us, Janine said to tell you hello. Keep on the listen, Janine. Something happened to somebody this morning. It's like he said, I was there this morning. I said, I want to tell her one thing. What do you want to tell her? You don't have to yell. I will listen. I'm safe. I'm safe.
Sure, again.
Yeah, I heard that. I heard that. Something, Dad or something. What do you want us to know? Remember. What do you want us to remember? What do you want us to remember? Can you tell me? Allie? Mally? Allie? That's that same one that's yelling at me today. That one that's yelling is trying to get it out, I'll tell you.
Mm-hmm.
Sharp.
Hmm.
Her gift. Her gift.
Norman.
Again, that makes twice that's come through.
Value.
What was that? Still got stuff.
I know, it's crazy. What's your name? Can you tell me? My name is Stacia. What's your name? This is Stacia and Lloyd and Chris. River something.
Something's going off the fire. I don't
Did
know.
you get another fire on that?
Yeah.
Lungs. I'll wait for you.
Once it's gun
I'll wait for you. Can you tell me who that was for? Whoever Hoss is, it said Hoss. I'll wait for you. What a beautiful message. That's the message we all want to hear. To the person who says, I'll wait for you, can you tell me who that's for? I love something. Somebody whispered, I love. Oh my gosh, that was yelling. If you notice every time I try to talk
Chills.
or ask something, it goes like, see?
Mm-hmm.
Does anybody have any messages for anyone that's in our chat? Is something going?
Kelly,
That was as plain as day. Kelly something. I don't know. I'm telling you. She'll spike it a little bit. Are you wanting to play with the dolls tonight? If so, you need to light this up for me. Can you light it up for me? Thank you. Something alive. He was alive. Who's alive? It's like it's who's alive and it's a Jim. Whispered Jim.
I'm feeling a real heavy presence.
Yeah, like a just a tired.
It's like someone
Talk to somebody. It said, "Speak to somebody, please." I don't know.
that thing just went nuts.
I know. I saw it go off.
Alexa.
It's every time
The
those
trapeze,
voices come through.
Spiked
It
skin,
spikes the trapeze.
skin.
It keeps spiking it every time. Are you all talking about the fire at Natural Bridge?
I didn't know there was one. I'm out of the loop.
Is that why you all are telling us about the fires? I said, "Mommy, Mom." Were you warning us about the fire that's closer to us? I hate to hear that. I love Natural Bridge. Grandpa. Remember Grandpa.
Crazy's even looking around.
Oh, I know. The dog's going crazy. Golly. Here, it mimics. Remember? Okay. It really did sound like it was mimicking a voice on that one. It did the same thing with my voice that one time. Is it possible?
I mean, something is going on.
Hearing something move over there.
Oh, I mean, I feel it. It's just weird. It's cold. Like, always on this right side. It's crazy.
Something when they buried her, she died.
Let's see this.
It's got my thing propped up on it there, so watch it.
Okay.
Party rent.
Howdy. What did you? There's that big mouth one again. It's got a big, like, forceful, loud voice.
Party and rent.
Yeah.
Weird.
The holiday.
Holiday.
I arrived.
Right? Now they're all talking.
I know, it's
It
yeah.
goes from 0 to
Yeah, it goes right back to everything. All at one time. That one said they ran tests. I hope everything went okay. Does anybody else want to come through and talk to us before we go? Look, this will send you all. This will send you all. Did I say Charles again?
yeah.
Hey, Charles.
Sorry.
Fish. Thought.
What did you want to say to Charles? You just want to say hey?
When
God is.
Psychic.
God makes it.
Oh my God, did you hear that? Said it again. God made everything.
For now.
Are you telling us about heaven? When you said God made everything? A saint.
Weird.
And he cast us somewhere. Are you all in the light?
Yep.
That's a good thing.
Jerry.
I had a little girl said hi, mom.
They do that.
Okay.
I don't know, like something weird. But I smell something weird. And
Well, that's not very good then.
oh, that's what I'm. But I feel that. I'm smelling it.
Oh, Betty.
Hello, Betty.
Yeah, I heard that too.
Does anybody else want to come through? That EMF thing's going off on that doll again.
Something.
See it? So I don't know if it'll do it if I hold it up or not. Yep, it still want to do it. It just doesn't surprise me any at all anymore. Well, okay, somebody told them. Chris, I heard a big whisper, Chris, right there. Did you hear that? To the person who's whispering, what's whispering? Mm-hmm. Did you want to talk to Chris?
I need to ask him.
I'm here.
Who's trying to get my attention?
Yeah, I heard it too, Steph. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
That was frantic.
Who's trying to talk to me?
To the girl coming through. Can you come back and talk to us? I thought that's what it said right there. Can you tell me your name? Who's got her? He said they've got her. Did you hear that?
Yeah. There's a smell again.
I'm at. Can you tell me where you are?
Who's touching my right arm?
Just me.
Just me, he said. I'm the only one. A lot of kids.
Yeah. I'm surrounded.
Are you with a lot of kids?
I don't know, Tracy. It's something's trying to get my attention. Or
It's been super active, especially around the desk tonight, but it's so active that all this in through here, I'm sure the temperature in here is dropped.
Mason.
If Mason Edward is out there, Charles wants to give you a call out. Could you come through and say something that he would know? Or come through in your voice if you can. I know that's asking a lot, but we would appreciate it.
Melissa.
Game. 2 games.
Cindy would like for Melissa to come through if you can also. I mean, it's active. I can't get over it. Everything is going off. Over that from the doll over, it's just it's.
Oh no.
Everything's going off.
And this whole thing is just.
The voices are still making it.
Alright.
Can Melissa come through and say something that Cindy would recognize? You're welcome to come through and talk to her if you can. Charles is also listening still. If Mason wants to come back. And the one that was whispering, if you want to say something to Chris, he's listening also. I'd like to ask you all to say something that they can recognize. Golf.
Janie Lynn.
Something bad. I swear it's not like the tooth fairy. It was two right together like that. Did you hear that little kid right there?
Mm-hmm.
That's the one that sounds like comes to ask for Bobby.
3.
We're all three here. You can tell us anything you want to.
Can anybody tell us what that whisper is?
That's on some stuff.
Hey. Hello. I'm asking you all to come through. And if you can, give me your name. That one sounded like I hear you. I said Daniel or Danny or something. Yes, we can hear you. Hey, bud.
Bobby wanted to know. She said she's curious on who it could have been asking about her.
I don't know.
I don't either.
But I remember when we first started.
Yeah.
And it came through. Remember that Bobby was on the screen? I showed you.
Yeah.
Does anybody recognize any of these voices?
Yeah, let us know if anybody in the chat room.
Yeah, well, if we call out for someone and it's for you, let us know.
If anybody sounds familiar, let us know.
Absolutely. Because I will use that to get more if I can for you. I've been there. It didn't work. I don't know, but that voice sounded super familiar right there. Something I gave her roses. Did you hear that? So much goes through you. There's that laugh again. Did you give someone roses that you loved? Did you hear that? It's like Bobby to you too.
Yeah.
Bobby, keep a listen because it said your name. There it is again.
Yeah.
You've been talking about God a lot tonight. Can you tell us what you want us to know about that?
Yes, Bobby.
Seems like I just got here.
Let's go if there's yellow roses.
Can you tell me what color the roses were that you gave the person you loved? Can you let us know that? I know you said you gave her roses. Can you tell me the color of those?
Use 4.
Something 4
Yeah, heard that
on that one. Black.
Get in there. And
Yes, I did.
Is that what I thought it was?
I don't know. Tell me what you thought you heard.
That was the P word. Yeah.
No. Says, I'm wondering if it could be my dad. I just got a tattoo from him Tuesday, memory of him. It could very well be, Bobby. There's so many that's coming through. We're trying to listen to one, and he's trying to listen to another. Could you all come through my portal if you have a message for somebody? Can you come through the portal? Look, it's a Dory. Can you tell me who's here? That's how I said I'm Craig. I've got you. Let's say, hey, sis. That sounds like it's Stacy right there. Do you have a message for me? My husband. You have a message for your husband? Or a loved one? That one almost sounded like it wasn't English. Just take it. Was that your message to somebody? Is Jim there? I don't think there's a Jim with us. Did you hear that laugh?
Yeah.
Did it say Elaine? You broke my heart. That was Plains Day. Who broke your heart? Something tonight. Hi, Pop. You saying hi to your Pop?
Or a picture.
Or a picture? Is there a picture of you with someone there? Or is that your message? Rather. Gullett. What message was for you, Charles? Yes, we can hear you. Sound like someone's grandma or something.
Yeah.
You can keep talking. Something that said and the blood came out. I'm sorry something happened to you. Yeah, sound like
You know.
I said, you know, and then the other one went, what? It was nice for him to show up, he said. Pop, pop. I mean, it's 2 times. I think. And I hate that.
And your motorcycle.
Oh my gosh. Did you hear that?
Well,
I dig your motorcycle.
that's what I thought.
Did you hear that one, Chris?
I heard it.
Did you hear that one?
Yeah. We could have been talking about Lloyd's bike.
Chewy.
And
Dust collector.
I thought that was funny too. There's that little girl I was telling you about.
Yeah.
To the little girl, do you have anything else that you want to say before I turn the portal off? So come here, and that said Linda. I'm here with Linda.
Linda's on my mind.
Mm-hmm. What do you think about it, Chris?
I think it's been very active, probably more active than it was last week. And the thing with this meter, that's kind of blown me. I've just sat back tonight and listened and watched. But
I mean, it's went crazy tonight. Of course, it's been crazy every other night too. But you know,
yeah, it has.
of course,
But
that
I
stuff.
mean, that's the nature of it.
I'm going to.
And you know, that last thing there with the motorcycle. I mean, that could be Lloyd's, that could be mine. It could be anybody. But
Yeah,
I mean, I have done a lot of stuff and spent a ridiculous friggin' amount of money getting it where I want it, which I always do. But I ain't taking it with me. So what the hell? Well, I can ride it. I might as well have it the way I want it. So, but yeah, it's and the last little piece right there. Of course, anytime somebody says Linda, I think of my mom.
Oh yeah.
And then when they say, "Well, I'm here with Linda," that kind of makes me think maybe Dad. But again, I can't stress this enough. How many Brians are there in the world? How many Lindas? How many Garys? How many Stacy's? How many? Just because somebody comes through and says that, until they actually say, "Well," and they give you something very specific and unique.
Right.
I don't put a lot of stock in. It's like with the motorcycle thing. Well, there's a lot of motorcycles out there, and a lot of people with it. But when they say I dig it, I mean, if somebody likes mine, I appreciate it.
Right.
I do. But I think that just because somebody comes through and the voice sounds kind of vaguely a little bit familiar on your sister's, cousins, roommates, brother's side from college, don't mean
Yep.
shit. I'm
That's why you
sorry, but
gotta listen for the
it don't.
message.
That's right. The message is what counts. When they tailor make it for you and
You'll
it
know it.
comes through and it's like, I want to tell Stace I love what she did with her hair. And Stacy just got back from
Right.
the hair cutting person or the hair salon earlier that day or the day, that's when it really comes into play.
Yep.
Now if they'd come across and said, "Hey, I love your blue Road Glide with the stage 107 and the Fosgate audio and the,"
I'd pass out and have a heart attack.
well, I got one motion to make. Swing. So I'd be like, swing. I said, okay, great. But yeah, that's the big thing to look for and listen for is the messages. If somebody comes through and says, I'm here for Lloyd, well, there's 10,000 Lloyds. Be specific.
Right. Right.
And then if they come through and they said something that Lloyd would understand that he would get, then at that point I'm like, oh, hell yeah.
Right.
It's just like when we were talking about Trevor those episodes back.
Mm-hmm.
Well, who is that? Who is that? And you know his voice so well. You know his syntax, his enunciation, and he enunciated. I mean, God, it was incredible. And he said, "It's Trevor," and that was his voice. That blew my mind.
Yeah, it blew my mind too.
Yeah, and then of course it's others with Ollie actually saying my name. I think it was in two parts, wasn't it? He said Chris, and then came back. Another thing popped in, another thing. Then he said Slone.
Yes, I remember that.
At that point, I was like, "Oh hell!"
Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, so lucky.
You can't get any more intelligent than that in responses. I mean, those are intelligent responses. It's widely believed by most people who investigate paranormal activity that there are generally speaking, two kinds of hauntings: residual, which is going to happen whether you're there or not. It don't care. It's like a tape playing over and over. And then intelligent, which is what we mostly see here on the gatherings. It's intelligent responses to questions that are asked either by Stacy or Lloyd or on occasion me. And if you notice, I don't let Stacy does most of this because she knows what she's doing. And tonight was a night that I wanted to sit back and just kind of watch and view and gather this. And I was like, it was, I think Bob Dixon, who's in the chat, and Bob, always good to see you, buddy.
Absolutely.
I think, Bob said big energy tonight. Yeah. Now we want to talk about the dolls coming up June 19th, I believe. Breathitt County Public Library at 6 p.m. And then another showing in July at Estill County Public Library. The Haunted Doll Tour is a great chance for you to come out and meet 606 Paranormal and talk to Stacy. And Lloyd will be there too. But to talk to Stacy and get the backstory on these dolls.
Yep.
And find out what makes things happen the way that they happen. That's going to be a lot of fun. Is there a charge for that?
No.
No. So you can just come out. That's why I asked that question. I know a lot of people would be like, well, how much does it cost me? No, just your time
No.
and your gas. Show up. And you can actually make a night out of it, make an evening out of it. Afterwards, there's a few really good restaurants in Jackson. I know she won't be open, but if you're ever in Jackson, you might want to think about. I guess she's still open. The Cozy Corner Cafe, which is right down from the library. It is really awesome. But there's some other good places there too. And then in Estill County, which is what, Clay City.
Yep.
Yep. You got Estill County coming up too in July. And that's not counting anything else that Stacy has between now and then, which could happen. But you're looking at 606 Paranormal right there. She is. Her and Lloyd make up 606 Paranormal. And I'm going to be there as doing what I do best, a mouthpiece for her. And, as part of the gatherings, which we both are, all three
He's
of
going to
us.
be holding Jenny for me.
I love Jenny and Elsa. Those are my girls. I love them babies. They're both so beautiful. And I'll tell you why I think I got this thing for. Look at Lloyd back there in the background. Scared Lloyd. # Scared Lloyd. And I'll tell you why I think I got this thing.
He just hates them all.
The first time I saw Elsa, I thought,
Blocked.
yeah, would you care to get Elsa for me?
Yeah. She's the biggest one I've got, actually.
Yeah, and y'all are getting ready to see what I'm talking about. Now, just hold her right there beside of you. Who does she look like, guys? She looks like Stacy.
Yeah, that's what Des said. Destiny said the same thing. She said she looks like you.
She
No wonder
does.
she's so mean.
Huh?
I said, no wonder she's so mean.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. No, she's just a tough little bird, and she knows how to get it done. But yeah, I love her, and I love Jenny. There's something that just draws me to both of them. Lloyd, can you hold up Jenny for me?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I know. I know that makes you just thrilled. But to me, Jenny is exotically beautiful. She's hauntingly beautiful. And Elsa is just beautiful. She's got that smile, and she's got those warm, caring eyes. She does. So, yeah, it reminds me of my BFF. So, there she is. And as far as Jenny goes, I think it's just the Forrest Gump in me. So, yeah. But
Could
you get
be.
to meet these guys at the doll tour, at the door, or at the doll
Yeah.
tour. Yeah.
Yes.
So it's going to be a lot of fun, and personally speaking, I really look forward to it, and I look forward to meeting a lot of people, and
Yeah, we do too.
yeah, being there.
We love getting the stories out.
Yeah, I've had a couple of people ask me if I was going to ride the Harley over, and I don't know, maybe not, I don't know. How long does the tours normally last?
We get there a couple of hours ahead of time just to set everything up,
Yeah,
and they usually start about 6 and last to about 7:45, maybe.
well then it don't get dark in June and July till. Don't get me wrong, I don't care to ride the Harley in dark. It lights up it literally lights up the road as good as my car does. With those Daymaker headlights
I
on
bet.
it and all them other lights. But still, there's these little nasty things out there called deer. And those
Oh
bastards,
my gosh, that'd
they
be
are
awful.
quite dumb. And they see a motorcycle coming down, what they do? I mean,
Run right at the lights.
there's like, so, yeah. And I'm not quite as young as I used to be. My reflexes aren't what they once were. So, anyways, guys, I think that it was a great night, and I thank you for a beautiful show, a wonderful showing, Stace. It was absolutely fantastic.
Thank
And as
you.
always, I hope that you guys that watch tonight get something out of it. Support us on Patreon. The links are there in the chat. We're looking at firing up Contact on Monday, and that is a Patreon only thing. And the big difference is you'll see me be a lot more interactive. And we are actually going to go to people one-on-one. I'm just going to pick somebody here out of the chat room. I'll go to Helen P. and say, Helen, what's up? Tell me a little bit about yourself. And we will actually be bringing people onto this platform all the time. All you got to have is a computer and any old kind of microphone. It can be built in, and it can be any kind of camera. It can be a built-in laptop camera. That's fine. And Christina's here. She said it's her first time here. And Christina, we're so glad you're here.
Welcome, Christina. And
I want to say thank you very much for being a part of it. And thank you very much for being here. We really appreciate you. And lots of love and light to you. My voice started out this morning, sounded like James Earl Jones. And now it sounds like Forrest Gump. So that's my Gen A. So, yeah, I guess it's about time to call it an evening, let you guys get some rest because I know that it takes a lot out of you. These things are emotionally draining, and it's bad for me. I can imagine. No, I can't imagine what it's like for Stacia and hashtag scared Lloyd.
Pudding.
I'm telling you, dude, I see it. A cartoon character of you, a character with Jenny flying at you, and your eyes like bugged
Oh
out of your
God.
head, jumped out of your head like the mask, and you doing this hashtag scared Lloyd, and on the back of it, the gatherings
Oh
or
God.
606
I'll never
Paranormal.
forget that one. You remember whenever which one was it? One of them moved and he goes, "Oh God," and took off out of the room.
He
Jenny.
got up and left. I mean, he got the
He
hell out
ran.
of
He said,
Georgia.
"Oh God," and then he
It's like,
ran out the
oh
door.
God!
He was he got out of Dodge. Oh
What y'all
God.
don't see is in the offices on the other side of this big old desk is where his chair was because he's always helping with the lights and helping me with the
Well,
chat.
I'm sitting there thinking it's a
So
lot
he's there
like
up and going.
he was like the coyote strapping his ass to an Acme rocket.
Yeah, some
And you know
acne.
what
Yeah,
happened to the coyote? So
I
it's,
can't remember which one it was, but he was out. He
that's
didn't come
it.
back either.
Do I, honey?
He didn't even want to come back. He was done.
No. Well, some people can, and some people do have a very legitimate fear of dolls. And
That's
there is
why I
actually
do
a
this.
phobia, and I can't think of what it's called, but there is a phobia concerning dolls, especially porcelain ones.
Well,
Start looking at it.
there's a real reason for that, and it's
Yes,
because a lot of these are truly have been haunted.
yes,
It's the
yes.
truth. I've seen it, guys, with my own two
I
eyes. I know
think
it's
every doll that you've got in
craziness.
there, I mean, I know they all have a story, but Stace, it comes down to this for me. If you say they're haunted, your word's good enough for me. Because I know you know what you're talking about, and I may ask, well, what's the story behind this one, or what's the story behind this one?
That's another thing I do when we do the doll tours. People actually bring their dolls in for me to look at and have a chat with them about it. I had a lady that brought in a doll that she'd gotten. It was like 100 years old, and she came in and told me, she said, this doll found its way back to my family. And she said, I want to ask you if you've got a minute. And I said, sure. She went out and got the doll. She came back in. She said, I just bought this doll about 6 months ago at a yard sale. And she said, I just kept going back to it, and they wanted $100 for it. She said, I just didn't have it. And she said, my daughter begged me to get it for her birthday. It was like 2 days away. So she went back and got the doll. She got the doll, and in the back of it, I guess it had an envelope of who it belonged to. It was her mother's youngest sister.
Mm-hmm.
She had bought it. Anyway, she'd passed away, and it went to somebody else and somebody else. But it came back to her family. And it had been like her great aunt, I guess it was. It had been like her mother's. Gave it to her as a child.
At this
So,
point in my life, I don't think there are coincidences.
I'm
And
talking
yes,
about
Christina, it's at
great.
9 o'clock every Thursday. And if you want to become a Patreon subscriber on Mondays at 8, then we do what's called the Gatherings Contact. And it's a lot more interpersonal. And it's strictly for Patreon members. And
Got
it'll
it.
be but that's
Wait.
kind of how that goes.
What's it called?
Oh, wait,
Contact. Oh, there it is. What is that?
pediophobia.
Pediophobia. Yeah, pediophobia. So that is the fear of dolls. And I think that Lloyd does have some of that. I don't think it's exaggerated. I don't think it's extreme. But yeah, he does get kind of creeped out, especially, but I mean, who wouldn't? I'm serious. If I see one move, I'm going to be like, oh my God, I'm probably going to go to it. And I just
That's what
want
I
to,
do.
yeah. Because after doing this for a while, after doing what we do, you don't really, I don't know, I don't get freaked out as easily. I get more curious, and don't what's optimistic, or not optimistic, but cautiously curious, because I'm not a paranormal investigator and I don't want to get myself in trouble. But by the same token, I'd like to know what's going on.
This one has a very calming effect.
Yeah, I can see that. I get that just by looking at her.
Just very, very, very calming effect. This is like great.
She is so beautiful. Yep.
It says mama too.
Does she really?
She's got the little mama box in her. And whenever you
See, like Charles just said, he never did like clowns. I know a lot of people that don't, and most of the people I know that was brought on by Stephen King's It by Pennywise.
Yeah,
Me, I think Pennywise is cool as hell, but I'm
I
sorry.
do too.
To me, Tim Curry was Pennywise.
There ain't nobody else ever.
He was just great. I think the Skarsgård guy did great,
He did.
but
He
Tim
did.
Curry was just, I don't know. I'm a Tim Curry fan too.
Yeah, me too.
I've always loved Tim Curry. I liked him in just about everything he's ever done. I
Me
loved
too.
him in Scary Movie too. I love that. I mean, I can just think about him, and he's just a ride. I mean, I think
He's just awesome.
Yeah, he's a wonderful actor. He's fantastic. He's great. I'd pay money to see him in a movie. Yeah.
Oh, me too.
And you put him and James Woods together in the same film, which they did in Scary Movie 2. It's hands down. It's a no brainer for me. I'm there.
Who was the one that had the little hand that was fixing the turkey?
That was Chris Elliott. The actor's name was Chris Elliott.
Oh
Of course,
my gosh! That
he
was
had the hand, but he had it stuck back in the crowd. He
nasty.
said, "Oh, just I like to keep everything in the turkey. I like to keep the penises
Remember
and
that?
the vaginas."
Oh,
I was like, "What the hell?" Chris Elliott
oh,
played that
it's so
role
gross.
to the hilt, man. I mean, Chris Elliott was just great in that.
He was.
Fantastic. And
He
then
was.
all the the regular cast. Of course, who is it? Marlon Wayans that plays
The
Shawty.
Wayans brothers. Yeah,
Damn, son.
I like to hang out with all of them.
I love them.
That'd be funny as can be.
Oh, God, yeah. They were just great. But, yeah, strong hand. Exactly. He's got a strong hand. Oh, man. Hey, let me just whisk the taters a little bit more.
Yeah,
So I was like, oh, my God.
that was
We're
great.
not even going to get into the watch my hidey. Watch my hidey. I'm backing up. I'm backing up. If y'all have not seen the movie for whatever reason, you really
gotta
need
go
to
see
check it out. It's worth 10 million laughs. It really is. It's great. But yeah, Thursdays at 9 and then Mondays at 8 for the Patreon members. And we're a whole lot more like we are right now with that. And of course, we've got everything going in the background. And when stuff starts to come through, we try to narrow it down to the people that are in there. And we talk to them one-on-one and say, hey, could this be something for you? Could this be something for you?
Absolutely.
So, yeah, and it's a lot of fun. And we go behind we talk about what we're thinking, what we're feeling during some of this, and what we really think of Lloyd, which is pretty awesome. So, but I hope
He's reading. He didn't get that.
What's
no,
that?
that's okay. He's busy. He ain't got time for people like me. So then I don't blame him. I wouldn't either.
He's over here reading up on the doll phobias.
They're real. People, if there's something out there, there's people that have a fear for it. Aquaphobia, fear of water, pediophobia, fear of dolls, and then whatever the clown phobia is, and take your pick. There's people that are scared to death to walk outside, and that kind of breaks my heart because I don't think anybody should always be confined. Life's too short.
True. It's true.
Life's just too short. So, but dear, I'll let you get off here and get some rest, and we will see you very soon. We'll talk in a day or two. And to everybody else and to all of our first timers, thanks a lot for being here. And for everybody else, thanks a lot for showing up again. And thanks a lot for your continued support. We love you guys. Good night, babe.
Good
Good
night,
Good night, brother. Love y'all.
Love
Love
you.
you.